This is an honor for me to do this once again.
Yep.
Because this is where I get a chance to say I knew him when.
Exactly, right.
Maybe 10 years from now, but I can say I knew him
Yeah,
when.
yeah. I'm going to say the same thing.
Man, we get a chance. We're talking a little MLK today. It's a big MLK weekend coming up. We got tons of activities we're going to talk about. Pam's going to come on in a little bit, talk about a few more things that we have coming on. But right now, we have Greear Webb going to be joining us, talk about what he has going on this MLK weekend. What's going on, Greear? How you doing?
What's
Welcome
up,
to the
man?
show.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Y'all didn't have to do my man the weekend like that.
What, Tuesday morning?
Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon.
Thank you, Greear.
You like Tuesday morning?
I know you got your nonprofit you working with. You got the MLK weekend. Just give us some. I know you don't have a lot of time today, but what you got going on, my friend?
Yes, sir. Well, as always, thank y'all for having me. And we're jumping right in. The Triangle Martin Luther King Committee has an event just about in an hour, the annual wreath-laying ceremony in Raleigh.
Yep.
That's today to kick off the weekend. And then on Monday, the Interfaith Prayer Breakfast, also sponsored by WRAL and the Triangle Martin Luther King Committee, kicks off at 7 a.m. The march in downtown Raleigh will follow that. And then I'm excited to announce that I will be speaking to the Chapel Hill, Carborough, NAACP for their Martin Luther King
Look at
Day
that. I got that invitation, man. I'm trying to get
a.m.
over there, man. I know you're going to do a great job over there.
Well, I'm going to drop something on the sports shop that nobody else has heard yet. I've been going back and forth about what the title of my speech should be, and this is Monday at 11 o'clock in Chapel Hill, so I know it competes with the march that I always try to attend in Raleigh. But a lot of people talk about Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. What's my dream? What is your dream for creating a better society, a better community? The title of my speech Monday is Stop Playing with the Dream.
Woo. Stop playing with the dream, man.
Let's get real about what that means and what Dr. King was telling us. And a lot of folks forget Dr. King was young when he died, as was Malcolm X and a lot of other folks.
Sure.
And so I know across the triangle, Pam, the firm, working hard all week, all last week to really spotlight young people this year. So I'm very grateful to Chapel Hill, Carborough, NAACP, and I know the Triangle is going to have plenty of events. And then the one I missed was actually a panel that I'm going to be on with two other young people from the Triangle, and that's going to be Monday for the Triangle MLK Noonday Service. Y'all can catch that live at 12 noon on the Triangle MLK Facebook page and on their YouTube channel. So a lot going on. I'm really excited for what young people are going to do this year.
Well,
Stop playing.
Stop playing with the dream, huh?
Stop playing. I'm all in.
I thought you got me intrigued with that one, boy. That's a good one, there, Greear.
Stop playing with the dream.
Stop playing with the dream. So I know real quickly, and I know you're gonna come on another time and talk about this, but let's talk about is the
Sidekicks.
Sidekicks you working with in Durham?
Academy.
Yeah, talk about that quickly. I know
Academy.
something going. Yeah, Academy. Yes. What's going on with that?
Sir, I know y'all had my brother Atreus Good on recently to talk about January being National Mentoring Month. So in that spirit, Sidekicks Academy is a youth mentoring program in Durham. I know that I've been humbled to come on the show and talk about it before, but what a lot of people don't know about Sidekicks really quickly is that it's an acronym. So Sidekicks was created by Freddie McNeil, a black man and also a world-class black belt, and it stands for Students Involved in Disciplined Education, Keyed into Claiming Knowledge and Success. That's what Sidekicks really means. So we're in 2 Durham public elementary schools. We just added our 3rd elementary school, and we go in and mentor 2nd through 5th graders and also teach them self-defense and the martial art of Taekwondo for free. So we have our tournament, our 3rd annual tournament coming up 1 week from tomorrow, Saturday, January 21st. That's in Durham. It's open to the public. Come out and see what our students of color have learned over the past few months.
Oh, outstanding. We're talking with Greear Webb. I don't know how many titles he got now. He got about 12 titles. I don't even know if you still in the student government over in UNC? I can't keep up with him. I start looking for him on the ballot.
No, he's gonna be on the ballot. Him and I already talked about what ballot he's gonna be on.
He's going to law school. He's doing it all. I can't keep up.
Look, I'm glad you mentioned that before I get off. I know my parents are probably tuning in. I've got to say that my main job right now is school. So I'm a senior at Carolina just trying to make it to May.
Oh, you going to make it to May.
Oh, you good.
They're going to
Trust
push
me.
you over the finish line. You know what, Greer, before we let you get out of here in the spirit of MLK Weekend coming up for this entire weekend, if you had to reflect, you had to think about it. I know you got your speech coming up. I know you got a lot of other things, but if there's one thing that you wanted to think about when you reflect on this MLK weekend and what it meant and what we've gone through in the last 2+ years or so, from the lens, from your eyes, what's the one thing you wanted? What's the one thing you wanted to say about that?
I think the one thing I would say, guys, is that it takes all of us, and that true unity can't come without accountability. And so I like to, what I've started to call, compassionately challenge folks to be better, to have the tough conversations, coming from a place of compassion, seeing the people around you as people first and not as policies, not as things that need to be changed or people that need to be ridiculed, but as living, breathing, full people that are entitled to safety, opportunity, and success. And so I think if I had to leave you all with one thing as we head into Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, knowing that he was taken from us too soon, it's just that it's going to take all of us to create a better society, a better state, a better world. And so with technology, it's important that we stay connected to one another, but that we don't abuse that power of connection, but instead use it for good.
And with that, my